Good morning, guys. This morning I think it's a Monday morning. I can't remember the date. 16. I think it's the 18th. I think it's Monday morning, about 10 o'clock. I am going to be doing a oil change on the nv4500 transmission out of my 04.5 Dodge Ram 3500. And if there's anyone out there that had questions about, I know there's comments, people just doing the traditional 5 quarts through the fill hole in the transmission. With that, you got to use a pump. It's very hard to get a bottle up in there, and even if you do, you're not going to get all of it out. So what I did is I pulled the shifter boot cover and the shifter linkage out of there. So pulled that all out. Very easy to do. I'll show you real quick where the bolts are. Hold on one second. Let me drop my tailgate so kind of show you guys. I mean, there's a couple videos out there, but some of them aren't really that good. And not saying mine's going to be the best, but if you're all wondering where all the bolts are, there's one right here. I think they are like a 1/4 inch or like a 10 millimeter. You have one here, you have one there, and then you have one here. So one, two, three, four. Yeah, four bolts that hold that in. So I just used a drill real quick and zip them out of there. So that was real easy. I'm just going to clean this all up before it goes back in. So that's what I'm doing now, waiting on that to drain. Kind of took a rag and cleaned that out a little bit. There's a little bit of dirt, a little grime. It's not too bad. The shifter mount are 10 millimeter metric hex bolts. The shifter itself, the boot here just clips. It just has little clips right here. They just pop right out. And for that, I just used a crescent wrench and then use the drill, zip those out real quick. You're gonna have to kind of pull your carpet back a little bit to get that back plate out. Other than that, it's not that bad. I'm gonna show you underneath real quick and what we got going on. I was using this heater to kind of dry up the asphalt a little bit before I laid my cardboard down. My barn just doesn't have the room right now. So what I did is I just took that bottom bolt out of the PTO side cover on the driver's side. I might have to roll my truck back just a little bit because it's not 100% level. It's got me a big drain pan. That bolt there is I think it's a 13 millimeter. It's all faded. 13 millimeter. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a 13 millimeter wrench or socket. Sorry. And then once you drain all that out, I would use a little bit of blue Loctite. Maybe a little bit of like silicone sealant. You can put it around that bolt just to seal it up. And then when you're going to refill, you just pour it in through the top of the shifter tower. But there's probably a lot of questions on the forums what oil to use. I'm not crazy brand loyal, as long as it has pretty good ratings, and a lot of people suggested it. It's kind of what I steer towards. What I'm going to be using is the Pennzoil Synchro Mesh manual transmission fluid. This is good for Chrysler, GM vehicles, and it was highly recommended. I think these transmission takes a like a GL5, and I believe this is a GL3. It's a GL3, but we're gonna run this through there for a little while, and probably almost do like a flush. I got this from my local Napa. I think it was like 40 bucks. I'm gonna run this for a little while, and then I'll probably run the Redline MTL, or I think that's what it's called, manual transmission, no, MTF or something like that, manual transmission fluid. And then, or I might just order some Mopar transmission fluid for it, but kind of looked on that and that was like $28 a quart. It's pretty pricey. So fill it up from the top, drain it from the bottom, and then just reverse the process. You know, you put your shifter boot and all that crap back on. You put your shifter tower, and then your plate and your cup holders and all that crap. So I mean, it's pretty easy. It's real easy. You're gonna notice when you want to get the cup holders and all that stuff out, you gotta lift your center seat up because it wants to hit up here. So you'll see that. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. You don't have to use the kind of oil I got. It's just kind of what was readily available to me and kind of the cheapest. But a lot of people ran it, so we're going to go with it. So, alright, hope you guys liked the video. Hit a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to, because you don't really have to. But anyway, thank you guys.